Hey guys, welcome to another RB World 4 video. As you can tell by the title, we are going over a couple things that RB World 4 needs to have, or RB World 5 needs to have, some of the things that RB World 4 did wrong. So let's just get straight into it. I feel like the biggest problem in RB World 4 was the queue system for Rec always breaking and taking forever to load with problems such as teleport fails and server issues. It wasn't really possible to actually grind the game without getting upset and ticked off due to no one loading. No one wants to wait 10 minutes just for someone to load. And yes, I know it's not all Joke's fault, but a lot of it is just because the Roblox servers are shit. Another huge problem about the queue is matchmaking abuse. This is where a squad full of 99s has a rookie 60 overall as party leader so they can get into lobbies with other 60s and get free wins. There needs to be some kind of matchmaking overhaul when it comes to RB World 5. I mean, Jokes could implement a system where it goes off the average of the whole party's overall instead of just the party leaders overall. Or he could just ban rookies partying with legends, but that's kind of dumb. I don't think he should do that. Another problem that needs to be addressed in RB World 5 is intentional sabotaging. It's a huge issue that happens all the time because some 8-year-old is mad he's not getting boss. So he just sits in paint and gets violations. Even though it's bannable, Jokes made it hard to report someone. I mean, he could add an auto ban system, but the easiest thing for him to do was just just add a vote kicking system. It would make things so much easier. I mean, that in itself is a problem though, because some kids might not click the button, but it's whatever. I mean, that's probably the best way to handle it. I feel like another reason RB World 4 lost its player base so quick is because of the overall toxicity coming from the community. Kids will get mad and pressed over some of the dumbest shit, and it results in stuff like this. I'll pop a little image up on the screen. I mean, it's kind of funny sometimes, but it also makes it really, really annoying to play the game, you know? If you mess up once, you're called Ed. It's just how it goes. One of the last issues I want to get into about RB World 4 is boosting. It's one of the huge, a huge problem. You will see rookie 2s with diamond badges because Jokes does not know how to counter it, and he needs to figure something out. I personally don't even know exactly how boosting works because I've never used it, but I know it's a huge problem and it needs to be addressed. Now, what can Jokes do to make RB World 5 good? I mean, to be completely honest, there's not much you can really do. RB World 4 was already a good game. It was just some issues that made it horrible, but with that being said, there's some things that he could add. I can't just focus on all the problems of RB World 4 and not make any suggestions on what Jokes could add. I feel like Jokes needs to completely remove the plaza and add a menu where you can just go straight into Rec or Rec queue instead of having to spawn and spend 30 seconds walking across the plaza. Another thing Jokes needs to add is make grinding badges a little bit easier. For example, on my 99 overall true shooter, it took me a year of playing just to unlock a bronze focus. I mean, it was kind of annoying, and unless you're in park grinding it, and I don't go to park because it's toxic and there's a bunch of sweats. I don't know, he just needs to make it a little bit easier to grind, or he needs to just not make it heavily contested shots for focus. I can go into a whole bunch of other badges, but that was just something I wanted to touch on real quick. Another huge thing Jokes needs to do, this is probably the hugest thing he needs to do, and the last thing I'm going to be addressing, is he needs to make it where you can choose your own server. He needs to make it where EU players play against other EU players. He needs to make it where Central players play against other Central players, and so on. I know he doesn't exactly have enough players to do that because RB World 4 died so quick, but I feel like if he launches RB World 5 with the right features and everything, this would make the game last so much longer. Anyway, sorry for the video being so short, but these were some issues that needed to be addressed. Thanks for watching. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace out.